So you made a pact with my father to get away from here?
Yes. He didn't trust me for obvious reasons, so he crafted the magical oath that binds me to your family, and that's all you need to know.
You should have told me this a long time ago.
I didn't want your pity. I still don't, but you were right. You have the right to know about this.
I'll skip the emotional monologue, but I'll be there during your family reunion.
Believe me, you'll need my protection more.
Successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
Well, it's been a while, little sister. Fate plays cruel jokes on us. Here you are, the lapdog for the Warrior of Light, repenting for your sins. And here I am, once an innocent soul, now the acolyte of darkness. All thanks to you. Would you believe me if I told you that I was sorry? Of course not. You are just playing tricks with me. What a hypocrite you are. Have you ever told your mortal master about the terrible deeds our family has done? It wouldn't have been very ladylike. Still the witty one, I see. Know this, Hunter. During our reign of blood, hundreds and thousands perished to please our protector Kushai, the Deathless. Why would you turn against him now, sister?
You are insane. Koshai never existed. He was just a myth, a legendary magician. An excuse for our family to revel in violence.
That's so sweet. You really believe your childish nonsense? How could you be so blind? How could you not recognize the one behind the mask?
And now you are playing tricks with me. I won't fall for this, sister.
Enough. I don't care who he is. You can call him Prisoner 7, the Faceless Tsar, or the Deathless One. Whatever his name, I will destroy him. But not before I seal these tombs again. I need healing.
What happened? All the darkness I carried around with me just fell away. I'm floating away from this terrible place. I'm so sorry, Irina. I really am. Don't be. It's good to be free again, even if it takes me somewhere else. But for you, it's not over yet. My parting gift is a door to the heart of the ink. Go to the spectral provinces. That's the source of the dark disturbance in the ink. You might even find a way to the Faceless Tsar. Thank you, sister. It's such a shame that we must part like this. One last thing before I go, Katerina. Do you remember my pony? The one I stole from you? When I made you so angry? I won't lift that curse. You'll never have a pony again. Sorry. Oh, you just had to ruin it, didn't you? The ink gate to the spectral provinces is open, but when my sister passed away, I felt another gate opening nearby. Maybe we should investigate.
And I can smell a familiar stench. There are vampires here.
Run and warn the others!
So this is what you were all hiding from me. You were too cowardly to join the others in Borgova, were you?
Or perhaps it was a clever ploy, puny mortal. Ha ha! It hadn't even occurred to you, had it? We lured you into our trap.
Nice try. I will kill you last, funny one.
Stay away, miserable thieves. No one will touch my treasure. No one.
I remember him. He was a wealthy merchant in his time and a perfect example of parsimony. He died of hunger in a palace filled with gold.
Don't you dare set eyes on one copper penny. All mine.
Honestly, I've had enough of chatting to the undead.
You can't kill me. I can hear all the stolen coins rattling in your pockets.
Not him again. I can't do that. Remember that I told you I would kill you last?
We slaughtered your kind like cattle in Morgovia. No witty remark can take that joy away.
That was not the question. Anyway, I lied. I will make sure that you stay down for good this time.
These two didn't get too far from the haunted forest.
The deeper I delve into the past of Borgovia, the more foulness comes to light. The vampire princes were just puppets of the faceless king ruling from the shadows. I destroyed his minions and averted the worst. But the ink is still gushing through the fresh cracks, slowly dissolving the city of mad science, changing it back into the dark world it used to be. History wants to repeat itself, it seems.
A rescue party. Franz von Sturm, Chief Scientific Officer of the 1st Borgovian Void Expedition, reporting for duty. Our airship crashed here a decade ago. So, you're right on time.
Bad news then. Fulmigati is dead. We are not your rescue party, and you must explain what is happening here.
Efficient and practical. I like that. There is a dark presence in the Void, which is trying to use the reality-shaping abilities of the ink for its own nefarious purposes.
I know. Borgovia is changing back to the way it used to be.
Excellent. I mean, it's horrible, but it fits my theory, which I base purely on scientific observation since the Faceless One began using our clockwork key. I suspected that he's rewriting the world.
What are you talking about?
We built 4 ethereal transmitters in these provinces to send signals home. They didn't work. The locals call them ink grubs, which is annoying. Anyway, the Faceless Ones use them to amplify the power of the ink. Think of magnifying lenses and sunlight.
If I destroy the ink grubs, will it revert the changes?
Of course not. But you will prevent Borgovia from changing further back to its old form, or falling apart entirely. We have one ink grub here, so you can start with that. I'll be in touch.
He is delirious.
His soul's
Swear, von Sturm. Swear that you will look for the others.
I'm not von Storm, but I swear to save your friends.
This one has been dead for a while.
Nothing useful here. Just his crumpled notebook. Look at this
It
entry.
says, bittersweet anniversary. 5 years after the crash landing of the ink ship. We spent our time wisely. Someone removed his guts through the
He
nose.
left behind a stack of blood-stained notes.
Maybe this one. Study in progress. Experimenting with the crystallized dream material of the ink.
Angus, the young, always took the higher road to hell.
I managed to activate my aerial transmitter prototype. Can't reach Pergovia, but I can.
One fatal blow to the head. A quick death.
He was grasping a handful of sheets.
It says, the construction of the Clockwork Keep has been finished. No survivors. Everybody is dead.
Someone wanted to eliminate everyone from that Clockwork Keep. Hiding treasure in a wheat field. A smart move, but not smart enough. Judging by the freezing cold, this must be the Valley of Frost.
Astonishing observation. I'm Misha, the last sentry alive at the Ink Gate. Actually, we were waiting for the scientists to return, but at least you're not monsters.
Have you seen a giant sphere we call the Ink Grub?
That accursed thing which has brought permanent winter upon us, destroyed our lands and turned the amphibians into evil creatures. It rings a bell, yes.
Just point me in the right direction, and I'll make it go away.
This island is already dead. You can find the ink grub on the far side of the riverbed. Are the scientists coming? They needed us in the mines.
Don't get your hopes up.
Good luck then, sir.
Traveler, our family's...
I wonder why this feels like deja vu.
What are you mumbling there, son? We ran out of food 2 days ago. And the volunteers we sent...
For a starving man in need. You are really in...
Maybe because I have a vital piece of information about what you seek. Bring us some food supplies. You help me?
I will get your supplies. But if you...
Isn't that a sausage in your hand?
Oh, this is just the emergency rations. It only makes me hungrier.
Winter is coming. Or is it already here? I'm so confused.
found another abandoned laboratory and ran into trouble. The captains wish to discuss the situation with you.
Oh, another human to ruin us. I have everything you might need. Fish skin coats, beard
No,
grease,
thank you. Is this the right way to the Giants?
Who cares? Buy something. Stolen mining equipment?
I need information, not your useless junk.
You strut in your fancy gear and expect me to play along?
Look.
I spit on you.
Don't kill him, Van Helsing. Just leave.
The rubble blocked the bridge. We need something to get us to the other side.
Like explosives?
That is actually a good idea. The sentry was talking about a mining operation, if I'm not mistaken. These could be the ruins of the storehouse. By the looks of it, a huge fire raged here recently.
The gnomes must have seen us from the village.
So, the tricky little guy fooled me. There is no vital information, I guess. Grab what we can, and return immediately.
His Highness is back.
Let me handle this. We need explosives to get over the bridge, you nice little gnome.
An untouched set of explosives stolen by yours truly for a kiss. Take it or leave it.
Step closer, my brave little friend.
Eek! You can have the package for free.
I must admit, that was a neat trick.
Fate has a twisted sense of humor. The gnomes who wanted to be fed are now getting eaten by monsters.
They sent us away to fetch food, only to become food themselves.
How philosophical. Care to join them as dessert?
This dessert will be your last. Let's blow this rubble sky high.